KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL-TV, MTK Global. We're in Windsor Park. Very happy today.
Yeah, it's a nice place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look up there, I'm on TV again.
You'll be fighting here August the 18th, Windsor
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah.
On the undercard, or are you the attraction?
Well, did you hear 14,000 viewers?
Yeah, what did you make of that?
Oh, wow. Tell me who the A-side is now then. That's the highest watch boxing event this country's had this year.
Okay.
Now tell me about who's the Don and who ain't. Talking to the Mac Daddy.
But
814,000 subscribers tuned in and watched the Mac return live on BT Sports. Where do you look to get viewing figures? Right here.
almost,
You know it, KUGAN.
It's almost
You
like
know
you,
it.
It's
You know
almost
it.
like you could
You
have
know
put it on
where
pay-per-view.
you know where you get the viewing figures from. Every time you do an interview with the Mac Daddy, big interview numbers. When you do it with other people, not so big.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
yeah, we've got other people, but yeah, you peaked at quite a high rate.
I am the dog's bollocks, basically.
Have you watched the fight back with Seferi?
No, because I was in the fight and I know exactly
I know
what
you
happened.
was in the fight, but are you one to go back and
No, listen,
on a Sunday
it's,
afternoon and put it on?
Definitely not. I was out on Sunday afternoon. I think I had about 6-7 bottles of red wine. Drunk come down my neck, gone. Spark out by 11 o'clock.
Do you normally not watch your fights back then?
I don't watch the fights because I was in the fight, so I know exactly what happened. So I don't need to watch them. It was a successful return after such a long time, and so many people have returned after long times and been unsuccessful. Never mind stop a guy who's only lost one fight by a points win. So it was good. I enjoyed it. The atmosphere was electric. The fans were amazing. I'm really on a roll now, and if I can get a good win in here as well, then I'm on a roll for another 2 wins in this year too.
What would you say to those people that were critical of Seferi, of you on the night? What would you say to those people?
I would say to those people, I've had 2 years, 8 months out of the ring, lost 8.5 stone, battled alcoholism, drugs, depression, anxiety. For anybody to come back, to return to competition after all that, after overcoming all the odds, even court cases, and to get back in the ring and fight after so long, that's an achievement. It was never about the opponent or whatever, it was about me getting back in the ring. And I'm back in the ring, and I'm going to keep building on it. Activity. And I've seen Eddie Earn's opinion and all that, but at the end of the day, Eddie Earn couldn't afford to pay me, couldn't afford to sign me. That's why I signed with Frank Warren BT Sport. So he may be critical, but let him do what he's got to do. He doesn't need to worry about me because he's got his own fighters to worry about. So I'd say focus on them and not me. Don't worry about me, worry about yourself. And that's it really. I wish everybody luck and on to the next fight. I'm coming here, Windsor Park, great stadium, Northern Ireland, the biggest football stadium over here. It's me 4th time back in Belfast fair city where the girls are so pretty, and I'm open to put on a show and put on big viewing figures as I always do. Again.
Tyson, just going back to that, what you were talking about in an interview with Eddie Hearn, he said that his plan for you was to fight Travis Kaufman and then in some order Dylan White, Tony Bellew, Anthony Joshua.
And how much did he say I would have pocketed out of them 5 fights?
Estimated 30 million.
Oh wow, that's a lot of money, isn't it, Eddie? Estimated 30 million for 5 fights.
4?
4. It's a lot of money, isn't it? So why didn't he deliver then? Why didn't he part with the funds?
Is that accurate what he said in the interview or not? Or in your opinion, is that
what?
Well, that he wanted you to come back against Travis Kaufman and then.
Well, Travis Kaufman just won a majority decision against the journeyman, so Kaufman's no better than Sefer, to be honest. So he was stood at the same level. They're all the same level anyway. But listen, whatever Eddie Earn says, the boxing fans have to take it with a pinch of salt because we all know he says stuff, and he's a good promoter. I'm not going to discredit him or whatever, but it is what it is. I didn't sign with him. I signed with Frank Warren and BT Sport for a reason, and I believe they're going to do the best job for me, and that's why I'm with them and not him. So he may be bitter that he didn't get the Mac Daddy on his books and jealous, but he can't have everybody, and I'm just happy that I signed with Frank Warren and the Magic Man, and that's it, and we're back, and that's all that matters. And for all the naysayers out there and all them people who said I couldn't do it, proved us all wrong because I did it.
Was there a sense of relief after Saturday night for you that you that part of your sort of...
Yes, it was relief. It was like, weight lifted off my shoulders, and I was quite nervous coming into the fight, and it was a big occasion, you know, and mentally as well. It was like, do I really still have it? Am I going to get chinned? And what am I going to be like after so long out of the ring? And you know, I wasn't an undercard fight. It was a top of the bill fight, and it was an amazing night. You know, the fans were very, very, very amazing. The ring walk was up there with some of the best ring walks I've ever seen in boxing at all. The fans were really on it. And,
why did you kiss him?
Because I do stuff
I didn't know you'd kissed him actually on the night.
I do stuff that people daren't do in boxing. When have you ever seen two men face to face before they fight and the other man kiss him on the lips?
And him received the kiss quite openly.
He received it. I think he enjoyed it. Well, I enjoyed it anyway. And then when did you see someone pick someone up at a weigh-in and just, it's different, isn't it? It's different. Why do you think I've got 814,000 views? Because people don't want to see the same punch in the face job. They want to see something different, and I do bring a different element to boxing.
People are going to expect a level up from Sefer Seferi for your opponent on August 18th, which are we to believe that it will be?
Listen, it's the long-term goal is to fight and beat Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder and whoever else has a belt at that time. So these comeback fights are exactly what it says on the tin. Comeback fights. These are sharpening my tools along the journey to dethroning and getting my belts back, what I never lost in the ring. So I'm not here to go and fight Joe Bloggs and whatever, see if I've still got it. I know I've got it. But I'm about to sharpen my tools again.
It's a process.
After being out the ring 3 years. Yeah. So it's an ongoing process, and I'm happy to be back in boxing. I'm fit again. I'm healthy. I'm happy. And when a fighter's fit, healthy, and happy, you can expect good performances.
Tony Bellew has had more to say this week. I think he tweeted you straight after your fight the other day, and then he's made some more comments on Sky Sports after the fight night the other night. I don't know if you saw them.
I didn't see them, but somebody said something. Can you refresh what he said on the fight night?
On the fight night,
probably he wants to punch me in the face, or he's going to knock me out, or whatever.
Yeah, he would knock you out.
Okay.
And then I think the other day he was sort of suggesting that he would basically end you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, but is there any legs in this?
There's no legs. Tony Bellew and myself. Tony doesn't have any world titles, as far as I know of. Does he have any heavyweight world titles?
No.
Does he have anything that I need?
It's a fight that I suppose fans would want to see.
But what am I gaining through beating him? Am I gaining anything at all? He's a smaller guy. People expect me to win anyway. He got knocked out by a light heavyweight, and all of a sudden, because he's beat a man who couldn't fight back with 2 broken legs, wooden legs underneath him, he thinks he's the world's greatest. But listen, prove yourself. Let him fight people. Listen, I am not going to fight Tony Bellew. Why do I want to fight Tony Bellew? He has nothing that I want at all. But what I am going to do to Tony Bellew is punch him in the mouth when I see him, and let's see if he can be cheeky to me face. Because I think Tony Bellew's a shithouse. I want to slap him in the teeth and he starts crying. Then I say, come on, big man, you think you can fight, don't you? Get it on. And if you're watching, meet me up any time, any place, anywhere. Me and you'll have a straightener. If you're serious, or if it's just for a payday, I'll let you off. But if you're serious about fighting me, I'll fight you out here for free. Boom. That's how I value Tony Bellew. I'd slap him in the mouth for having a look at him. So he's going to end something, because I'll see how I can end him with one backhand up the chops. Get up there, slink, bash. See how brave he is then.
What about...
That'd be too good for him, wouldn't it? Get up, take half the side of his ear off with a big slap up the side of the face. He's not even worth punching. I'd slap him like a little ding what he is. Listen, we all know Tony Bellew's after a payday. He don't want to fight Parker, he don't want to fight Dylan White, he don't want to fight anybody else, but he wants to fight the lineal champion because he knows the money's there. 814,000 views on BT. That's me.
You might have a problem with Paddy Barnes and Carl Frampton.
I might have one in a minute. Listen, if they want to fight, better go and find somebody else, because I'm not fighting them.
Just a quick thing on...
But yeah, going back onto the heavyweights, my plan is to beat Wilder and Joshua. The rest of them I'm not interested in. The rest of them are warm-up fights and come
So
back sharp and
at the
intense.
elite level, those are the only two fights that tick your boxes, one or the other or both.
Both. I
Yeah.
want to fight both of them. Wilder and Joshua have to fight me. No matter who wins against them or whatever, I want to fight them both. Even if they lose, I want to fight them both. The rest of the guys I'm not interested in at all. Anybody else that does not do anything for me. Nothing at all. Because I know I can beat everybody else. There's no challenge.
You're coming back for just for them.
So, yeah, I'm coming back just for them. To cement my legacy as the greatest of my era. And if I beat them, then I'll be the best of my era.
Okay.
Simple as. But slapping Tony Bellew doesn't get me no feathers. Just gets me a charge sheet because he goes straight to the police.
Did you have a good Father's Day?
Excellent, actually. I spent it with my kids and wife, and we had our last supper together, really. Had a nice barbecue yesterday. I had 3 bottles of Coors Light, ice cold, and I thought to myself, you know what, I can't wait to get back to training Tuesday. And here we are today, Monday, live, Belfast. Atmosphere will be epic on the night, and let's hope it doesn't rain, because if it does, the fans are going to get wet.
They will, yeah, that's true.
But will it matter?
Okay.
Will it matter?
No,
Not really.
no.
Because a little bit of rain never hurt anybody, did it?
Apparently
And
not.
it is the middle of the summer, so it'll only be sun rain anyway, won't it? It'll be sunshine
Humid,
rain.
yeah, humid rain.
Yeah, it's quite warm now, isn't it?
All right, Tyson Fury, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV.
Oh, tight. MTK Global.
Thank you very
BT
much.
Sport, Frank Warren, and everybody else too. Gypsy King 101, Tyson Fury _.
Okay.